My fiance canceled the wedding. How can I move on?
Here is the truth about heartbreak. It's real. It hurts. It has a reason why it hurts. But you can suffer more or less. And there are some secrets involved with that. Let's talk about it. So, a misconception about heartbreak is that you do need to feel it and it's going to go away, sometimes by talking to people. But the truth is that if you do not know how to handle it properly, it stays with you for years. Actually, there are studies about people who are going through divorce in their 40s and 50s, and they end up with actually heart problems within a year from their divorce. Actual heart problems, actual physical problems because of heartbreak. So, I'm sorry this happened to you, but on the big scale of things, when you are going to see things after 10, 20 years, you're going to realize, I know it's hard to understand right now, that probably it is the best thing that happened to you. And I am not mocking you here. This happens to all our clients that are going back towards the past to link the dots. So there is a reason why this happens. Now, what is the reason why this happens can be different. For example, your fiancé might not be ready for marriage. It's better that he did not step into this right now when he's not ready, instead of you guys going through a horrible divorce where both of you are going to, end up maybe in codependence relationship and saying bad things about it. And did he do the mature thing here? Well, probably not. But this happens a lot when you're hurt and when you're confused. You're kind of doing things that they don't make really sense. On the other side, let's talk about you and how do you move on. And most people are like, oh, I am just going to work more and I'm just going to try to forget and I'm just going to try to bypass all this and find another things to have attention on, right? It's like trying to ignore it, which I personally, after I have seen so many clients at Anti-Depression Institute who went through this, I do not recommend. I actually recommend going deeper into it and finding your answers. Now, what kind of answers are you finding depends on you. For example, do you know there are 17 love traps that people get themselves into over and over and over again because they don't know that these are love traps? Do you know that there are 4 types of relationships that do not work and only 2 of them that do work? And the 4 that do not work, usually when you saw one that doesn't work, you keep repeating the other 3 until you have 4 or 5 relationships. And then at the age of 40 or 50, you figure out what works. Unless you learn them clearly and you know how to distinguish them and to separate them into things. To do conscious decisions. Do you know that even heartbreak is fixable? Healing from heartbreak can be done, but most people, you will be surprised, they prefer to suffer. And I'm not saying that as a joke or to mock anybody, because it is true. It is true. But now, what does suffering will do for you? How many years you're going to destroy with suffering? You already lost a few years being with somebody who is not with you right now. So how much time are you willing to waste? So whenever you're ready, we do have courses about healing from heartbreak, true love secrets, the 17 love traps, specifically for not suffering from heartbreak, because this is not okay. This doesn't get anywhere. And whatever is not resolved right now, whatever answers you do not get right now, you are going to repeat the same problems later on, and you will have to get your answers by yourself. Nobody can give it to you. You have to find them. We only have these courses for guidance, for you to dig into what answers you're looking for about love, about true love, and about finding the right partner that cannot hurt you. Yes, there are relationships where you find the right partner, and even if a partner leaves, they cannot hurt you. Actually, in these kind of situations, the partner doesn't leave because they know they can hurt you. They know you can separate from them without heartbreak. So they do not leave you. They consider you way more valued. So whenever you're ready to stop suffering and start finding not only love again, life again within you, happiness within you again, make sure you reach us at the Anti-Depression Institute. For any other questions, get your answer for free at mychallengeis.org.